Missing a bolt down there. Looks like we'll have to fix a bolt. What's happening, YouTube? Gotta go get a bolt for that disc, and of course I don't have any in the parts bin. That's 6.5 inches long. And we're on our little walk to go to the old parts disc and get ourselves a bolt out of it. I'll see you over there. Hey, parts disc, you got a bolt for me? Hey, way better. Couldn't ask for better than that, could you? One high quality used bolt. Don't look too bad. Maybe it should fit. Maybe a little. Can't see him over. So, John, you want to go for a ride? Too bad they actually don't make it like a, you know, you could fill it a little better. You need like 3 hands, 2, you know what I mean. I'm sure you guys have all done that before, eh? There, pour it in there. Come on, have a drink. Oh. Lots. Tighten that up. I don't want to lose that. Sucking a whole whack of dirt if you lose that. We don't want to lose that. No. So there we go. Let's get gone to that field. So this field is last year's 10 acres of corn. And I think I'm dry enough to start to plant some wheat, so I'm going to disc it first. Just 2 inches on the top of the surface so I can make a really good seed bed. So guys, I like to start, there's 1, 2, 3 pass. I'm going to start on my 3 pass. And I'll go back and forth and back and forth. And then at the very end I do my last couple of rounds to do the outside. Not sticking to the disc. Looks pretty good. We're gonna keep it going. Good job, John. Gonna go in the house, get some lunch. Hey, Charlie. You wanna pull an old seed drill this afternoon? Well, that's our next job. Hey, Charlie. Oh, hanging out here, eh, for a while. Oh, always hook up the negative last. That way you don't short anything. We know that game, don't we, guys? Hey? Positive. Negative, div. There. Oh boy. Gas on. You know those gas things that you have to do sometimes when you need a little gas? Oh. Just in case she leaks. Oh boy. Shake hands with the gear shift. Little key, not so fast. Oh, it's been a while, eh? Little choke. Little less choke. Hey, how much? check all your oil and stuff, eh, Charlie? See if you're good to go. Might need a drawbar. That helps a little bit. I was building one for my other tractor. As usual, check them out there. I ran it over here, so the oil might be all over the dipstick, so lots in there. So let's go find that Houdini of a grease gun. Isn't that amazing? You can grease a clutch bearing on your 1949 tractor, but you couldn't do it today. What's your most favorite thing to do on the farm? Me, it's dead batteries and flat tires. Seems like that's an ongoing fight. My dad used to complain about that. And I guess I do too a little bit. So we finished disc up that little bit at the back. I don't have enough seed to plant it all right now. And we're Easter Friday, Good Friday. So we're gonna toddle into the barn, have a check, see if anybody's gonna have a calf. Everybody looks all nice and quiet. I think we'll leave them be. What do you think of the old seed drill? It's old, but it works. Houdini! We grease all the discs, we grease a few bearings, we'll get some oil for the chain. We'll go load her up and we'll head to the field. That good old high quality used engine oil from my buddy Seb there. Yeah, and John donated some to that pile. Let's go put some fuel in that thing and some grain. Let's get her planted. You know how cool it is to drive a 1949 Farm All-C with some set of, from I don't know how old. Anyways, I got some leftover seed, the wheat seed from last year, and I'm just trying to get it used up. So I'm going to plant what I can today. I see the sky a little blue. Hopefully I can make it. Had to go hunt for an AF. So I play here on a little 100-acre farm, and you guys remember Mick Dundee? This little street punk in his red leather jacket shows up and he goes, no, what's he do? Oh, I want your wallet or some crap like that. And Mick Dundee, you know, he goes over and he goes, that's not enough, that's enough. I just thought it was funny. You guys know what that is? What do you think? What would you use that funny tool for, eh? I actually never used one of those. No, I can't say that. I did some baleage, so wrapped hay, baleage. Hope some of you guys know what that is. And I tried to cut the baleage open with it. Yeah. I never did baleage again. So, this is my new YouTube channel, of course. And I'm growing my farm. I only have a few cows and some old equipment. Got 100 acres to play on. So that's what I'm up to. And I work on it, and I grow some vegetables and sell some vegetables, So I do that on like 5 acres, and I plant, well, I'm gonna do 10 acres of wheat this year. And you saw me disc it earlier. So I'm just trying to use up the wheat seed that I had from last year. Those nodder stuff things. I was born and raised on a little wee tiny farm way out there in Brighton. That's where I come from. The other side maybe. The other side looks worse. Come on, pretty please. What's going on for you? There. Oh, you bugger. You stopped again. There we go. That's not enough. That's enough. I don't want to drop any of that stuff. That seed's like a couple years old. I think it's 2 years old. There, so I had 5 bags of wheat. I opened that one up so I don't have to muck around with it. And I'm gonna go plant 5 bags today. I'm gonna keep that one so I know what I planted, what kind. I'm gonna go down the field. I'm gonna go like, and when I'm done, I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna mark it, and I'm gonna buy the other wheat for the rest of that field. And if I have to combine it at 2 different times because different varieties, well, then that's just what I'll have to do. So I got maybe 2 acres. Hey, there's a piece of barley. I got 2 acres and a half maybe with my 5 bags. My seed drill's set up from last year because I planted 10 acres over there. And then I got 20 acres of corn and 40 acres of soybeans to play with to get that looked after. But we're really, really early this year, and the earlier you can plant the wheat, the better it is. The farther it gets ahead of the weeds. So, let's get her done. That's enough. So we do a little drag down the driveway, and then we check to make sure everyone has some seed. Of course, I just started, so the seed's a lot thick. And every row's got some seed, so we're good to head for the field. So everybody, this is where I'm gonna start. I don't know if you can see my wheel mark there, but there's my wheel mark. I'm not gonna plant anything over there. I'm gonna clean my fence line. It's only like 30 feet thick. So I wanna transplant a lot of the trees, and I need some room to play in there with my excavator. So I'm gonna start on this line to plant, and I'm just gonna go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I run out of seed. And then I'm gonna get on my butt and cultipack it today because it's supposed to rain tonight. GPS, so I gotta watch the marker, and I follow it by one of my scuffler rods and the wheel mark. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not there. That puts me to that last disc. Lands on the tire mark. Runs like a deer. Well, it definitely doesn't run like a deer. That old Farmall's pretty good looking little tractor there. I got that tractor when I was 18 years old. I had it so long. I almost had it 30 years. Got lots of air conditioning today. It's only like 8 Celsius. Probably should have worn a coat. It's a little fresh. Even my dog don't want to follow me around. So I had enough for around 3 acres. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. So I measured my field on Maria. And that over there where we stop is 4 acres. And we're around the 3/4 mark. So I'm going to go down the end and do the ends. So I got her pulled out of the grass, hooked up to Charlie. So let's go, Charlie, let's go. Hey, there's our cultipacker set up. So I run around and flatten out all the ground with that. Kind of helps put the seed in the ground and covers it up a little bit. And I got my start done on my little bit. Got my friend following me too. Holy jumpins! I found a stone. That's a rare one. Stone picking's done for the year. Got an idea what to do with that. So that's where I planted to, and you can see my tire mark across the field there. So I'm going to move over with my thing and kind of show my tire mark. And when I get the next set of seed, I'll plant the rest of it from here right on over to there. My little 18 horsepower Charlie tractor. Listen to her snort pulling that cultipacker. That's excellent, isn't it? Maybe I could buy myself a brand new fence someday and drive that. It's a lot of fuel I'd have to spend on Charlie before I could buy a Fendt, eh? I still want a Fendt though. Fendt's a pretty sexy tractor. What's up, YouTube? We're the day after. I just planted all of my wheat. Not all, just a little bit at the back. Pick up the rest of my wheat seed on Monday, which is a couple days from now. But it rained all evening. Got puddles everywhere. And that's gonna be the finish up of my video. Thanks guys for watching my little video. I'm gonna start my series of everything that I do and show you how I build my little farm.